Old man Woody likes the crooked cock.
It was a short-lived game.
You need a gong.
Yeah, I did need a gong.
Dude, a couple gongs like at $15 a pop, those little gongs.
That's a good idea.
Gong prices rise exponentially. You can buy a 13-inch gong for like $15, and then that thing's like $500.
That's a quality gong, though.
Yeah.
Paying for itself a little at a time.
Not yet, but someday.
No, not at all, actually. It should be, though. If you get people are like donating like 5 cents. I want to hear the gong. Get out of here, peasant. You're not gonna hear anything.
Yeah.
No gong for you. The gong show ain't free.
No Chinese air popper for you.
Bust one of those off.
Dude, my desk is so messy.
Yeah, so it won't even matter. It won't even matter.
Come on,
point
Taylor.
Right at the camera and give us a big,
desk pop.
yeah, give us
I really
a big
want you
chink load right in the camera.
Big chink load.
Come on, aim it at the camera, like right in my face.
Well, I want to see the showering down.
I want it right pointed at me. I don't want to see like a. I don't want to waste it. Oh yeah, there you go.
Can I wipe it off now?
No.
No, we're still taking
There's
pictures.
quite a bit.
You leave it on so you can peel it off.
These paper ones are fine, but the
if it
little
doesn't remove blackheads on the you took it off too early.
These little ones, they shoot longer,
gross.
stringier streamers, and they broke my vacuum.
Oh.
When I came in here to vacuum it up, immediately I realized like I should have used the attachment because I went over like 5 stripes of it after a stream like a week ago where I probably popped 20 of these and a couple of these big ones, and like, yeah, the vacuum's totally, it's just broken.
What do you pop one for, Taylor?
You just have those to shoot them off in your room?
I just thought it would be fun when people like, if they donate a sub or if they give some money, I just like, woo, woo, woo. And so I did that. But I really overestimated how much I wanted to do it because I've got 2 full boxes. I've got 85 of these. But I've only got 2 of the big lads left.
It's amusing to me that it's
so...
a tax-deductible business expense for you.
I wish Twitch weren't so strict on the gun stuff, because it'd be cool if you had like a revolver in each hand and like blanks in them, like blank ammunition, and you could go full Yosemite Sam when you got a big donation.
That
How do you buy blanks? Do they have those at like
the
Bud's gun shop?
What's that, Woody?
Where would you buy blanks?
You could just buy them from the gun store. I mean, I'm sure you can order them off the internet.
Okay, I didn't know they.
I think they make them for like starting pistols, and I know they make like like blanks for nail guns and stuff too.
Are you sure you can't shoot blanks on Twitch?
I'm pretty sure.
I think that they would think that like just the way it looks like you're discharging a firearm negligently.
Look at the size of these
inside of a home.
Dude, you are obsessed with the size of ejaculations, firework, penis, or otherwise. Put it down.
That this is how it got wrapped around my vacuum and destroyed it. It's because all of them are like 2 feet long. So that stinks. So now I need a new vacuum.
But you get a Dyson.
We get this question all the time. This is another Patreon question, but I'm not sure we've asked it of Danny. What's the largest animal you think you could kill in a UFC cage match?
Oh, man.
No weapons, just you and your board shorts. Pick your animal. Coyote?
I think I could kill a horse. I think I could get around its initial rear up and the hooves coming down, arm drag it, get behind it somehow, get on its fucking back,
arm dragging in this hoof.
Apply a rear naked choke. I could turn out the lights on a Clydesdale.
Can you put your arms like a Clydesdale?
Yeah. You heard it here.
That's absurd.
That's a lot. I do like that you picked a large herbivore, though. I like the way you're thinking.
I got $10,000 on the horse.
I'll bet my entire stake in loadkings.com that the horse beats your ass.
What would a horse do to you, though? All it can do is rear up, and it'll get tired eventually.
Okay.
Horses have been fighting off lions since time immemorial.
Kyle, you act like horses have a winning record against lions.
They do have a winning record against lions.
And I thought horses were native to Europe and lions
not
Africa.
in a UFC
you sure they even
cage.
encountered each other?
Saber-toothed tigers. Like this has been happening for a long time.
Kyle, if you put a saber-toothed tiger and peanut butter in a UFC cage, The peanut butter being the name of the horse. Then
Buttercup.
the Buttercup, that works. In the cage, the horse loses its the advantage it might have had. It's going to lose.
Yeah.
It's going to stomp you and kick you to death.
As soon as that horse realizes it's in a fight, you're dead.
Danny, I'm thinking you should switch over to a cow.
Here's the thing about horses. Horses do the most damage to human life when negligent stable boys get behind the horse. They're powerful on the backswing. They're not powerful on the rear up and stomp.
When they fall
backswing's
off
not
the
gonna
horse
work
and land
anymore.
on a rock, that's a problem. But that's not part of your strategy. You're not going to
I'm
ride
telling
it.
you guys right now, I would bulldoze a horse into the ground and choke it unconscious. I don't think it'd be an issue even.
Can you even get your arm around a Clydesdale's entire neck to choke it?
Look at my arms, dude.
Yeah, but
It
it's
does have long
Clydesdale.
arms. Do
That's
those
fine.
long arms make
pussies.
guillotines easier or harder?
Long arms?
Yeah.
Guillotines? The best guillotiners I know are all short arm guys. Chad Mendez, Uriah Faber, Joseph Benavides. Speaking of midgets earlier, they're all borderline in that category.
I love that
So
their team
I've got a
alpha male. They're
timestamp
all
video right
manlets.
here of a miniature horse beating
Bring it
the
on.
shit out of a man.
They always do this. They find some guy who
you wanna-
doesn't have Danny's level of horse fighting skill.
Woody, mute the video. You don't need the audio. It's just some
Thank
bitch
you.
explaining what's happening. But there's a little bit of light background music, like that might be
Always
owned by
a
someone.
bigger problem than you think.
Let me know when I can watch this, dude.
Could you try
I'm in a
It's
minute
so
and
not
50
gonna-
seconds. I'm paused.
Okay, can I just click?
Well, we'll watch it together.
He timestamped
Great.
it, so let me know you're ready.
Minute. Great, I'm ready to go.
Ready, set, play. All right, so slow mo. The guy's falling off the horse. Oh my god, he's terrible at fighting.
He's being bitten by a horse.
Oh, that
Wait, this is CGI?
They're showing you the teeth of a fucking horse. They're showing you the weaponry.
that's terrible. And the horse isn't going to get me with those back teeth.
I mean, if it hits you with the back teeth, the fight is done.
Look at the CGI. That's you, Danny.
Oh, this is good.
That's you.
Woo! Freaking out.
She
But
said
this
once
guy-
the pony realizes that he's in a dominant position.
This,
Look at him. Look at his back skin getting pinched by the. See?
Look,
Oh.
if Federico weren't there, it'd be
If
GG.
Federico-
Look at Federico.
that is
Thank
a
God for-
minor
Yeah,
injury.
the horse attacked him on the ground, and we all think it was funny. Look at
That's a
that
pretty
bite.
good bite. And that's from a little one. And you said, okay, how big is a
A
miniature?
Clydesdale is what
So
he
he
said.
was riding the miniature horse. I think it didn't want to be ridden. He fell off the side, and then the horse bit it in the back. See, this is what they do to me, Danny. I'm aware of this debate technique. I say I could beat up a deer, and then they show some picture of a guy who doesn't even want to be in a deer fight, really, losing. No. You need to train, right? You need to come in, you have your anti-deer strategy, and then you attack the deer. Deers are herbivores. They're not meant for attack.
Okay, but hold on. Let's say that miniature horse is the biggest miniature horse ever at 350 pounds. That's the biggest miniature horse size, 350.
ever.
Give me a guess on the size, like a nice big male Clydesdale. What do you think? Like pounds?
Clydesdale. Oh, boy.
1,500 pounds.
2,200
Matter,
pounds.
dude. Woody, did you ever compete jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
How much does a Honda Accord weigh?
The easiest division when you're competing jiu-jitsu is when you're an absolute and you're taking on the super heavyweight guys. Why? Because they get tired the fastest. I just dance
Yes,
around the
horses,
ring.
animals known for their low endurance.
They're
Dude, this thing
fucking
is
They're
closer in
pussies.
weight to a family
Clydesdale-
sedan.
They're carrying way too much muscle, those Clydesdales. They got to spend their energy somehow. It's going to go quick. If I can bring in a handful of carrots into the ring, it's going to go even better for me. But I'll grab that thing
You
by
might
the
as well
fucking
put
mane.
those carrots right up your ass, because that's where the horse is going to be in no time fucking flat.
And then it's going to fuck them deeper into my body.
It's going to pull them out first. I'm watching a horses defending themselves from stupid people montage, and it's just one horse after another KOing motherfuckers.
Dude, horses are big, stupid creatures. I could absolutely best one.
Dude, this thing would destroy you.
No.
It's a Clydesdale.
Dude, look up highlights of me doing BJJ on the internet. I was borderline
Look up
unstoppable in my
highlights
prime.
of horses pulling fucking wagons.
You showed me a highlight of some
You ever seen
inbred
Bonanza?
Russian farm cousin fucker getting bit
Drunk.
and screaming by a horse that weighed 5 pounds. I'm
To
not
illustrate
convinced they're
my point,
dangerous yet.
that a Clydesdale would just kill you.
All
It's
you
like that would
illustrated
pick you
is
up
that
and throw
Eastern
you.
Europeans are inferior. All I could think the whole time was these people are ugly and stupid, and I would kick that stupid mini horse right in the face.
Yeah, that guy looked
love Danny.
poor.
Dude, there is a whole industry of horse videos about misleading thumbnails with perspective. Like, look
I know.
up big horses, and some of these images are absurd.
It's like standing next to a skyscraper or something, and it's half as big.
oh yeah, then watch the old Anheuser-Busch commercials where those giant Clydesdales are trotting around. Those things are fucking huge. It would stomp on you, even if accidentally.
I feel like a horse is
like I could kill a baby elephant. I could kill a tiny horse like that was like I could kill that miniature horse. I could kill that with my bare hands. I could kill not a full-grown kangaroo. That would kill me. Not like a python, not one of those big ones. Not unless I could really get its head right at the start and start smashing it. If it ever got it like wrapped around me, I'm dead.
How about a blind, handless chimp?
well,
Yeah, I
blind
kill that.
helps a lot. Yeah.
Chimps
I mean,
are dangerous. Chimps
if
are
I-
fucking.
But if
What
I
do
can
you
keep
mean
its
a
teeth
blind
away
chimp?
from me, obviously I'm gonna win. But I feel like it's gonna bite the fucking shit out of me, man. Those things have chompers.
It would.
I think-
Everyone
dude,
does
horses-
that. They do that. So they've said I can't beat a bird, right? And then they say, look, this bird slightly wounded a person's forearm with its talons. Right. And then the guy took it and he banged the bird like he was Bam Bam in the Flintstones because birds have hollow bones and even the big ones weigh 14 pounds.
Good reference.
Thank you. It works for like 1% of our old audience.
Yeah, I get that reference.
Yes. So like birds are easy to beat. They're just too small. We're too big, right? Anyone can beat a bird. And the fact that like you'll walk away with a puncture wound in your palm doesn't mean the bird is going to beat you.
I'm genuinely upset you guys aren't with me on this one.
We're so not with you.
Dude,
don't worry, Danny.
Woody's a little bit on your side.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen to me. Woody, stay with me.
Okay.
Horses are completely dominated by human beings.
True.
We use them to make our glue.
True.
They can't do shit unless a redneck pulls out some metal and some nails and makes them a shoe first. Little girls at rodeos lead them around while wearing sequin dresses and cowboy hats. Horses are our bitch. I'm a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, 3 stripe.
I feel like Danny, as a jits guy, understands how powerful grip is in fighting, right? If
They're
I
wearing a
took
gi.
Danny and took away his fingers and just gave him stumps or even hooves, he wouldn't be half
Or
the
even
fighter he is
hooves.
now, right? If I gave you
Or
hooves,
even a hoof.
did I say it wrong? Anyway,
Even if you were to provide him a hoof or
the
two.
grip is huge. If you took
No,
away my
you pronounced it correctly. The premise is just so absurd. It's hilarious. Because now I'm imagining Danny with hooves. And he's
if I had
flip-flopping
no
around.
hands, if I had the hooves, then I might lose to that bird I'm talking about because grip is the beginning and end of my fighting techniques.
Yes.
Wait, if you had what instead of hands?
Hooves. Anyway,
I'm still fired up, dude.
Oh,
I would
shit.
grab a Clydesdale by the mane and smash its face into the letter F on the UFC canvas over and over until it was dead.
come on, it's
Oh.
You tell this little bitch on Reddit, whoever this fucker was who asked, I don't care what tier he's in, tell him Danny Mullen will fuck up a horse anywhere, anytime.
Danny, there are a lot of laws that protect animals from cruelty. However, I don't think anyone would take issue with you doing full on combat against a Clydesdale horse with your bare hands. They'd be like,
Dude,
oh,
if you- yeah.
they'd be like, hey, there's a man who wants to fight a horse to the death. They'd be like, oh my God, is this like that bullfighting? He's going to use spears and fucking trapping in it. No. He wants to step into actually a UFC cage, which doesn't make any sense whatsoever because the horse could just jump right out. And he wants to fight it with his bare hands. A Clydesdale, actually.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'll watch.
Yeah.
Like fucking PETA will line up in the front row so that you'll be made an example of.
No,
Hey, Mr.
no,
Hands
no.
was fucking horses for years.
Finally, we have a smart guest who understands human supremacy and
Yeah.
and doesn't just bow over to every fucking eagle, deer, or apparently Clydesdale who thinks that they can take us. He knows what's up.
Eagle, deer, or 2,200-pound animal the size of like a family sedan.
Hey,
Like,
he weighs.
don't lump those in. And look, I just linked an article of a cassowary, a rare emu-like bird, who killed someone in Florida.
A bitch.
Don't look up how old he was. Just see that he's dead.
I think I could take an ostrich. Do ostriches attack with their feet very much?
They do. Like raptors,
Woody, I'm
they
with you.
disembowel.
No, I'm with Woody. Woody could take one.
Yeah,
I was in close proximity.
I want to see it so goddamn bad,
Dude,
but I don't want to see you die. That's the only reason that I don't like.
Right. Okay, here's the thing. I've seen men around ostriches, like maybe Mike Rowe, who's like, oh my God, I'm scared, I'm whatever. Like, this is a big, frightening problem. And he loses. And then there are other guys who are like, no, you just do this. Grabs the neck, controls the bird, right? Like, Kyle, if you were to grab my head, the body follows where the head goes. Like, that's a real thing. You do that to an ostrich, the same thing is true. And an adult-sized male can control an ostrich's head, and then he has almost nothing to work with.
I think its head is really high and really far back. I don't think he can reach the head, and it's leading with those velociraptor claws.
Well,
look, I don't like look, first of all, like whenever we talk about doing animal combat, we're not talking about going into it like a petting zoo and attacking somebody's fucking like pet. All right, we're talking about a jacked up ostrich who wants blood.
Oh, I didn't know what we were talking about. Okay.
We're not talking about ambushing fucking deer while they sleep in the wild. We're talking about a deer that wants blood. A deer whose bread and butter is fighting men.
Well,
see, this ostrich I just linked doesn't even want to fight. We've watched this one before. He's not very scared.
I was gonna
it's a pussy. That's a pussy ostrich. That's a female ostrich.
Yeah, and it's just not getting much done.
Yeah, he does chase him out of the cage. It
almost gets him with the foot a couple times.
I saw that. He was standing on... But look, I'm not sure about this, but I feel like if I've got one hand on the neck and he's trying to kick me, now we have a one-footed opponent, right? You snap down. If you're on one foot, you have no balance.
Agreed.
I feel like you try and bring his long neck down, though, and he's still got 2 feet of neck. He just ends up plucking your eye out. Just whop.
I got more than that. Taylor, this might surprise you, but I can reach from 6 feet up all the way to the ground.
Yeah, I could tell. The way
you want to see a video of an ostrich?
Anyone can touch the ground.
A man over.
Sure.
Let's watch this. I'm ready to go.
Okay,
I'm ready to go.
So I also found a medical report of an ostrich disemboweling a man, and killing him. But here's a guy just getting embarrassed by an ostrich.
Look at the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, this ostrich is winning handily.
The thumbnail is so bad.
I'm at 0.
Oh, I just sort of.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Already watched it. He just kind of bowls him over.
Part of what I don't like about the ostrich is it runs in a very disjointed, weird way with its momentum, and so it feels like there's no way to anticipate where it's going to juke and dodge and all
those
that.
Wings out.
Yeah, this guy's getting stomped.
I ended on that note. I love the wordplay.
That was the best shit I've ever heard.